Women of Power Objectives Guide. Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. It's Friday. Have you all got that Friday feeling? Well, you should do, especially if you're a sassy female, it seems. So, let's get into a bit of a guide on this. I've been working through some of these, and by the time this video is released, I've probably done a good chunk of them. If not, there's it's a bit of an iffy one when it comes to this, isn't it? Iffy in the sense of, are you actually interested to invest into it based on what you get back from it? I personally love Cavalier Nexus crystals, but the game has evolved in such a way that what I liked 2 years ago, which I used to spend money on before turning to be before turning into a free-to-play player, look, they were good back then. Paragon Nexuses now, probably. Cabal will probably go, well, we have to increase the difficulty. Yeah, well, here's the thing. There is a margin of error. If you make a mistake and you flop and you fail, then you're going to have to revive. And revives cost. The same way with energy costs as well on this one. So do bear in mind, it will cost you for this. It's very risky in some stages to take damage into the block because there's a lot of chip damage. But in any case, like, I think the 5.4.6 one, providing you use well, actually, let's break all this down. Let's kind of go over it. So let's start with all of them. Some I've got like advice for, some of it, you know, it just goes without saying. So let's start with start from the top. Okay, Allison's Wonderland. Make sure to use the champions mentioned: 4-star Ronin, Taskmaster, Crossbones, Hawkeye, Magneto, House of X. It is a very good opportunity. What I'd recommend, so this is the team right here. I just actually finished this before kind of going into make this particular video. So what I'd recommend from this is using boosts. Like, I've just finished now. I've got 23 minutes on this particular boost, but I've used as much as I possibly could. Make sure to do solo events. Like, something to mention is, like, I've got to do these solo events before anything, and I'm finding I'm topping back up on the amount of solo crystal shards that I have. And of course, I'm looking to top up on my my boosts as much as possible because I do highly rate them. I think everybody should kind of like use them. What we've done is we just added in 3 times of the 15%. Yeah, I could use the arena boost somewhere else another time, but now I've kind of added a few more. Very helpful to maximize more on the health pool for 2 stars when you're using them, and as well the 4 stars as well. I'd also recommend, and these are just general tips as well before we go back to the one, because I have digressed again. First of all, daily quests. Of course, Apothecary is the main thing, but you may find yourself needing to rank up some of the 2 stars. Go and do auto fighting on the easy, potentially medium, but like if you need to do that to kind of grab yourself resources to rank up your 2 stars. Kind of helpful if you're looking to do the classics of back issues, which again we'll talk about in a minute. So go and use that if you're looking for resource, like the tier 1 alpha, tier 1 basics, the tier 2 basics, and tier 3 basics if you need it. Tier 4 basics maybe, but if you can get away with just to be honest, all you need is Magneto House of X, right? I did that. My path I went on is mainly a path that had one. It was this one here, by the way. This one, which I think is the Bane path. Yeah, the Bane path, which wasn't too bad. If I was going a different direction, I would have probably gone Green Goblin, Nebula, and Wolverine, X-23, and Angela. Mainly because the hashtag metals, and it makes more sense to do that with that champion. I just wanted to make sure that I was kind of like utilizing the full breadth of the roster to go down the south part, but that would have worked. At the end of the day, that would have worked probably better than the one I picked, but I wanted to be very sure, especially because the top path has is it Vigor even? Does any of these have anything else? Yeah, just Vigor. So I suppose that would have been a better path option. I'm just not a massive fan of Green Goblin. A lot of the time when I'm trying to like play against that champion, some stuff happens. Like, it's weird. I think other people have a similar situation where one champion just seems to like play a bit differently. So once you've done that and you've gone to the end boss, which is going to be this Ultron, do bear in mind it has that evade, and if it does do that evade, you're likely going to be dead. That's it. I would say stick to parry, hit for 5-hit combo, or what you can do, and then go back into reparrying as well, and doing it that way. Obviously keep the champion to an SP1, fight SP2s with House of X Magneto. That is probably the best one, because you can suppress health with his hashtag metal interaction with that one, and that's kind of like the best thing to do that, and that worked out the best. I haven't tried any of the others. I don't know if Crossbones would be good on a damage scale of things. Hawkeye maybe. Such an iffy one to recommend. And also for those that want a bit of a laugh, this tickled my fancy with this particular one. Where is it? This player right here says that it's right there. It's he said that was the team something wrong, because he didn't get it. He didn't get the Alice in Wonderland, and you need Ronin, not Ronan. That's the problem. It's honestly my favourite thing. Anyway, back to seriousness, because I want to make this a serious guide. I've also put a link in the description to the guide that I've made for this, just quickly, just with some like tidbits of information and stuff that's going to be very helpful. So go and check that out. It's from my side quest guide. It is work in progress. Apologies, like I'm still working on like loads of other stuff. So apologies, it's a bit of a mess. It will be tidied up within the week. But yeah, it is what it is. Right, on to the next one. Next quest, or next thing to do, is Women of Power, Beautiful and the Beast, which is do 4.3.6 stand resolute using a 2-star guillotine. Fair warning with that one, because I think that one's going to be very difficult. I haven't done it yet. I'm still, as I said, thinking about am I actually interested in doing any more with this. No disrespect to Kebab. I just rather use my time with doing stuff like Battlegrounds or some other piece of questing content that I've got to do, especially to make videos. So yeah, I've got to be very careful on that. Going down further, and same principle, rank up your guillotine, your 2-star versions of champions, in order to make it more easier. Path-wise, choose the easiest path. I think that goes without saying. I mean, look, I've got a 2-star guillotine there. I just think the biggest question is like how much of a time sink it is. Is it burning through energy? Do I want to burn through that energy? Is it going to cost me a revive? Is it not going to cost me a revive? Is it going to cost me boosts? Ask these questions about, is it worth a Cavalier Nexus? Again, ask those particular questions of yourself with this. The next one is 2-star Wasp in Bug Brawl. So let's just quickly go into what that is on Bug Brawl and kind of like a recommended path for that. I suppose whilst we're here, we should really kind of do 4.3.6, where the stand resolute is. I suppose there's a bit that should be fine, because you're going up against Venom on a path specific nature to it. Right, tough one, isn't it? I was gonna say, what is the best? Well, could you just straight up go? So yeah, I just did it whilst I was doing the video, the stand resolute one. I did go for straight to the Venom there, which you can do. It's always a tough one to say, like, is that the best option? It's a very sweaty fight if you're just using a 2-star guillotine, and the AI is pretty ass, but that's just the game when it comes to like how Kebab build. And also go back to rebuild AI. Is it more advantageous to go down and take down some of the various nodes? Maybe. If you want to rough through it, maybe as well. As I said, put boosts on, go and smash it out. Again, it's another option. I actually didn't think I was going to be able to, or I don't think I was like, I don't know I want to do it in the video, but instead I just thought, screw it, I'll just do it. Right, going over to the Bell of the Brawl, which is 3.3 in Bug Brawl. So let's get out of here and variants. And yeah, as I said, go and check out the link in the description. We're doing the video portion of kind of coverage of this one. So back issues, then it's down to Mystery in the Realm, and then it's Bug Brawl, which is that one. And yeah, you won't be using a guillotine, you'll be using Wasp. And so you got to find the best path that's going to be right for you. I mean, there's a lot of skills you're going off down there. So you got to be very careful about the route you go down. Maybe over the top could be an idea. It just depends on how you want to kind of go with it. Put boosts on, rank up your 2-star Wasp, and head in. That's probably the best thing to kind of like say right there. The next one is going to be Circuits Shattered, which is Ultron's Assault Chapter 3. For that one, the path I took was I went down the lower end of it. So we'll look at the path I kind of like went down to do this, which could be, if you want to do Spider-Man, Thor, Wolverine, Winter Soldier, then there's an Ultron. I did get ambushed. Iron Fist, Hulk, who's buffed Hulk, by the way, Scarlet Witch, and then Ultron, and then the other Ultron. Top route, I largely avoided it because I was taking... Oh, what was it for this? I forget. Medusa. Yes, you kind of you're finding its abomination. I don't know. I kind of looked and it was like, I'm not sure about the top route, but the bottom route I think I was more fine with. I don't know why. I think any mattered anyway with it. I think there was just a few instances where I was like, well, the Spider-Man didn't evade, so that was fine to go over the bottom route. But top route may have been better overall. Again, down to personal preference. How you feel with certain special attacks of certain champions in that regard. Now we're going to move on to the more easier ones, which are the 3.2.6 Thanos Gamora champion to use. I went down the route of the techs because I had class advantage, but as you can bring Nebula on, it may be better for you to go down, and I probably would have recommended this for myself and other people going forward. In 3.2.6 there's class-based paths. On the class-based paths you have a mutant path, which isn't too bad, but you have to get past Magneto. Once you're past Magneto, again, it's up to you. Like, there's a lot of easier champions to go against because of the way their special attacks orientate. SP1 evade for evade Storm Pyramid X's. Then you're looking at the other route, which was down here, the tech route. I went there, class advantage with Gamora, but I then had the bleed from the bleed. I then used Gamora, but I should have used Nebula, but I didn't want to rank up Nebula because I don't want to waste resource and stuff. But Punisher 2099 and Yondu were two kind of like problematic things. So maybe going the mutant route is the better route to do first and foremost, providing you get through that Magneto. It's all plain sailing after that. And then from there, what have we got? Oh yeah, we've got defeat Mole Man. If you search into, I couldn't find something with a quest, so if you search Toop like that, again, more information in the spreadsheet, which is the dual target is right there, so ToopRx. But if you just search Toop into TOUP into your search bar, you'll find a 4-star version right there, which I've been fighting. If you want to go against a Mangog, then all you need to do is search in How. So I like that. How. And then you see there's a 5-star rank 1 Mangog right there. So that's good. For the other one, which is defeat Spider-Man, if you go to Road to Labyrinth. Yes, Road to Labyrinth 1.3. So Road to Labyrinth 1.3. So where is it? Special quests, Road to Labyrinth, which is there, 1.3, and then begin quest. And there's a 1 energy Spider-Man. Usual Black Cat, I would say I'd recommend using a 3 or 4-star one, just so that when you're doing the bleeds, you can make sure that they end on a bleed, which will be how you get this done, the objective. You have to basically end the enemy's champion's life on a bleed, something like that. And that's it. That's the kind of the guide for the quest. Good luck. I'm going to now work on some other projects, and I'll see you tomorrow for some fresh videos and fresh content. Much love. Have a great day. Check out some other content and the spreadsheet. Bye-bye for now.